was talking about yesterday, people, explosion in your hands, in your feet, in your legs, in your body movement, your leg movement, your footwork, which is the most important, footwork and placement of your punches. You're savage, friggin' like Mike Tyson and Hagler and all the greats. Throw punches with bad intentions and throw them in bunches, not just one at a time. What? America's most blunted. Now listen, I'm not promoting this, all right? This is what I do before I work out. Anyone that's offended, don't watch. But people that know and have a brain, you'll learn a lot. America's most blunted. All right, you do 1,000. So 1,000 push-ups. You do them in sets of 20, 25, sets of 10. You do them sets of 10. You'd be doing a lot of sets. So even if you do 20 sets of 20 or 25, you could do, I don't know, you can do 105 sets, and so on and so on and so on. Addition. So 1,000 push-ups today, some wind sprints, not 50-yard dashes, they're like 20-yard, 25-yard dashes, but it's just the explosion of it, you know what I mean? That gives you your hand speed, you know what I mean? And right down the middle, bang! All right, always move your head, constantly. The science of boxing is to get hit, not to get hit, to hit and not be hit. But you're always gonna have to take one to give one, and learn how to take one, because it really don't hurt. Only makes me mad. I don't know about anyone else. I know a lot of people like that. It just makes them madder. You know what I mean? But you don't want to be a punching bag. So any trainers out there that are training you to get your head smashed in every freaking day, well, they're not looking out for your future. But here in Boston, in Quincy, Southwest Quincy, Boston area, you know, amateurs go right in there with fucking pros. If you know, amateurs go right in there with pros, and it's supposed to be 50%, but sometimes it gets a little rough. Not sometimes, a lot of times. I've seen people coming out of there bloody, and they're all good friends. We're all good friends. And I remember we'd all be down the bar 2-3 hours later after we went home and showered, and we'd all be partying for a weekend together. We were just freaking crazy. I was just in the 90s, you know, but the 80s and 90s probably like rock stars, you know what I mean? You know, I don't know how anyone could keep doing that shit that did it all those years like we did, but I don't know, it's not fun no more, you know what I mean? Nothing wrong with having a couple beers or a couple drinks with dear friends, that's one thing, But being in a bar or a private club or strip joint or casino, all the fucking places I used to be, in the sniffing coke, selling coke, being paranoid, someone looking at you weird, wrong, whatever the fuck. You're a cowboy, you just want to go smash them in the face. And a lot of fights happen that way. But that's in the past, people. That's 22, 23, 24, 25 years ago, because 22 years ago, March will be 20 years since I've had a hangover. 22 years ago is when I started slowing down and stopped going out every weekend and stuff like that. Because I got sick of going to work every Monday with a hangover. So, not only that, my wife said enough's enough. All right, so we got to keep doing these, people. So you take as much time as you want in between. Don't plan on doing nothing for like an hour or somewhere around there. Takes me about 45 minutes to an hour. Sometimes it's taking me 2 hours. But 2 hours out of your life to keep yourself strong and keep yourself self-disciplined and thinking for yourself. Because that's all physical training does for you. It makes you disciplined. It's sacrifice for a better you, for a better understanding of life, because training makes you more self-confident in yourself. I really never had no problem with confidence, but I think we all do as kids. I'm sure I had it as a kid. Matter of fact, I remember I was ashamed of, me not having so much as a kid and my friends having a lot, but I really didn't dwell on it. So yeah, I'm sure there's things, you know what I mean? And kids I hung out with growing up, they're all tough fucking kids, older kids. So I had to live up to their standards. I looked up to them. It's just like watching a fucking Rocky movie. Like, you see that movie when you were a kid, when I, at the movie theater, you want to become a boxer right away. But I already knew boxers that were already boxing when I was like 7, 8 years old. So, you know, I learned a lot. I had great trainers, you know what I mean? I'm just passing it on to you people. These are the training exercises you got to do to be kind of the best fighter on this planet. Peace, people. See you later.